What's going on, mates? Today's video is going to be a little bit of a shorter vlog. It's actually not even a vlog at all. It's going to be a tutorial for back twisting. A lot of my flipping fans asked me to make this video, so I figured why not? I'll do it and then I can post daily. This is my second day in a row. Also, I just landed some really cool tricks at Tempest last night, so I'm going to post that video tomorrow, so I have a vlog like ahead of time for you guys. But anyways, let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, just so we're clear, I'm showing you how to spin my way, not necessarily the right way, but I just landed quint full yesterday, so this shit works. Let's do it! You guys are being put in my net right now. Yeah. Alright, so basically first step, you're going to want to have at least a backflip, and you're probably trying to learn how to full or double full or triple full or even quad full, whatever you want to learn. There's different ways you want to spin for different levels of spin. Basically what I'm saying is you're going to spin different for a single full rather than like a quint full. You're not going to use the same technique. It's going to be a little different. For my single full, how I learned is to do like a backflip first, and then when I got to like the height of my backflip, that's when I start turning. So literally instead of just going up and tucking, I would go up and then pull my body to whichever direction you spin. And you kind of use whichever arm is most dominant to like lead the way. So if it's like my right arm, I'll spin to my left. If it's my left arm, I'll spin to my right. Demonstration. Your first full might not even look like mine. You might tuck or grab your legs or do whatever you have to do to get a back 360, which is totally fine. When I first started learning spins, I like watched people on Instagram or watched people on YouTube who would spin like really fast and really good, and I would just try and copy what they did, because obviously those people are doing something right. Along with driving your arms up, you want to drive your head as well, because if you don't turn your head, you're probably not going to spin. It would be really weird if you did a full and like your head was just in place the whole time. You want to make sure your arms and your head spin at the same time for a perfect spin. When I was first learning, they were a little bit off sync. Like I would do one after the other, and then my spin was really slow. But then once you like do enough practices, you figure out the right timing for everything and it just feels right. Sorry guys, I'm editing this video and I just want to add something super quick. When you spin, whichever direction you go, it doesn't matter. You want to make sure when you turn your head that your chin is like down towards your shoulder. You don't want your head to be up and like just going crazy. My girlfriend, when she does her fulls, she does her head up, and it's hard for her to do more than like one spin because then her neck is just flailing all over the place. She spins and she's like, she can't even control her neck. So the way to get around that is when you start to learn how to spin, just really try and keep your chin down. It'll help out a ton and you're just gonna spin faster anyways. Back to past Seb, who's on the trampoline. Once you get comfortable with learning your full, then it's time to move to double full. Double full was kind of where it started to get hard for me. Every trick that I knew when I was trying to learn how to double full, I did a tuck. I never had experience with keeping my body straight to spin fast or anything like that. I did like double flips and I just always tucked. Even with my back 360, I did a tuck with it. So the hardest part for me was like just keeping my body straight. Like there's something about it that's scary in air. But eventually I went to a trampoline park and they had a foam pit. I was lucky enough to have a foam pit to learn these. My buddy just told me to keep my body straight and huck my back 360 and just don't let go. So that's exactly what I did. And I did a double full into the foam pit. I definitely recommend a pad or something to use at first because they are kind of sketchy. You're just spinning in air and you don't really know where you are at first. Basically for a double full, you're gonna do everything that you did for a single full, but just a little bit harder, and you're gonna keep your legs straight and your hips are gonna be involved. For a single full, your hips don't really matter that much, but for a double full and up, your hips definitely are really important. Your arm throw, your head, and your hips all have to be synchronized to get a really good spin. If they're not in sync, your twist is just gonna look like really shaky and all over the place. It's gonna take practice, but eventually you'll have a really clean double full. Crossing your legs in air when you spin and just staying as tight as you can will help you spin a lot faster. It's gonna help a lot when you graduate from doing doubles to triples to quads. I kind of go back and forth from just like my feet together to cross. It really just depends on how fast I'm spinning. So far I've talked to you guys about fulls and double fulls. I haven't gotten to the big spins yet. For the fulls and double fulls, the technique that I've used so far is just going straight back and then kind of like right as you reach the point of your height, throw your arms to whichever direction you're most comfortable with, and then you do your full and stay straight or whatever it is that you do. When you progress to either triple fulls or quad fulls, some people are different, but for me it was triple fulls. I had to learn a different technique. You start to run into the problem that you do too much flip and not enough spin. When you go for triple fulls, you'll see that you like land on your heels and then you shoot back, or you land and then you just fall on your back, whatever it is. It's annoying because you can land a triple, but you just keep doing too much flip and you land on your back. The way to correct that is switch up your technique, and you have to spin like a little bit more straight up, I guess. For me, it was really difficult to learn, but then once you just practice it, like practice is the biggest thing with spins. Like if you do a lot of them all the time, if you're doing them like every day or every other day, once a week even, you're gonna progress a lot faster than if you just kind of always put them off and you're like, oh, I'm not good at spins, I'm just gonna not do any spins, you know? Single and double spins, I always went up, like put like all my energy backwards, and then I did my spin. For my triples, quads, and quints now, I really have to spin with my chest up. Like I kind of start a little bit lower towards my hips. I used to be all up in my chest, and now I kind of like started low, and like it's hard to explain. You just have to like feel it, I guess. Go out on your trampoline and try it. I think I'm just gonna demonstrate the two in slow motion, and then hopefully you guys can depict like which technique is which. First, a double full with the straight back technique, and then a triple full with like the more to the side technique. sprained the crap out of my ankle last night, so it's kind of hard for me to flip right now, but I'm trying for you guys. Hopefully you guys can see the difference for that double full and triple full. I started a little bit more down on my hips and then just turned my shoulders right away and kept my body straight up on the triple. I wish I could go on the train right now and do some quads on the G-Tramp, but I sprained my ankle really bad last night at Tempest, so I need to take it easy. I'm gonna give you guys a quick drill to practice your hip spin correctly. You just wanna lay flat on the ground and try and turn yourself over with everything synchronized, your hips, your arms, and your head. It's a little goofy, but it does help. If your fulls are kind of janky, I would really recommend practicing this, like if all your stuff's out of sync. Then you got some work to do. Honestly, I think that's it, guys. I'm pretty bad at tutorials, which is why I never do them, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really hope you guys learned something from it. I'm gonna put a couple slow-mo clips right now of like triple fulls and double fulls and stuff so you can practice my technique. It helped a ton when I just watched something in like super slow motion and tried to copy it. That was like the easiest way to do it for me. So watch and learn. Yeah, son. Hope you learned something. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, comment your favorite part. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.